And Cain had relations with his wife, and she conceived and gave birth to Enoch. And he built a city and called the name of the city Enoch, after the name of his son. City. Why? City of Enoch. Founded 3630 BC. This city is not the first built by mankind, but rather the first built by an Edenic man. Having a wall with a gate. It is the first mentioned as such in the biblical narrative. Compare chapter 19, verse 1. You'll find Lot at the gate of Sodom. That was the city founded by Cain. It was renamed Sodom that is scorched due to its becoming a mere scorched spot upon the surface of the ground, following the fiery destruction from the Lord recounted in chapter 19. For names of the cities of the plain, compare Dillman, Volume 2, page 38, note 11. And I actually put that note on this page. It's in the top right corner. But before I go to that, do you see what I'm getting at here? The city of Enoch was Sodom at a later time. And Sodom wasn't the only nickname. All the cities of the plain actually had a redesignation. Check this out. From Dillman's critical exegetical commentary on Genesis, Volume 2, page 38, note 11. He notes here that Gesenius, page 25, in all four city names, submerged, overwhelmed, destroyed, swallowed by the earth, with Arabic as the alleged authority. If you look up Gomorrah in your concordance, you'll see it means submerged. All the cities of the plain were these redesignations, and Sodom, it was a scorched spot on the earth. Look at this note here. Compare Hai. You're familiar with that city, right? One that Abram visited in Genesis 12:8. Well, there's another time where a city is called Hai due to destruction. You can look at that if you like. Jeremiah 49:3. You can tell This is a nickname. That is not the original city name, but a redesignation indicating a heap, that is, of ruins. A heap of ruins. It means a heap. Hai. It's not because that was the name of the city. It's because that's what it was known as at a later time. It was just an uninhabited ruin at the time the narrative was composed. In Abraham's day, the city existed. At a later time, it was just ruins. It was called Hai. Tubal-Cain was amongst those whom, in various times and locales, innovated iron smelting. This technology was discovered sporadically beginning about 3000 BC. The surviving lineage of Cain, the Kenites, although escaping the extent of the flood, did not apparently retain this technology following the destruction of their home, as recounted in chapter 19. Tubal-Cain's relation to his sister, Naamah, and the activity of the sons of God may indicate special knowledge. Tubal-Cain's family had interaction with the sons of God. There's an indication of this because of what her name means, because of when she lived. If you look at Appendix 1 in the book, you'll see that these incidents coincide. So if Cain left the garden and went east and went to the land of Nod, and founded Sodom, then these people escaped the extent of the flood. They weren't killed in the flood. And following the flood, people re-entered and settled in the Eretz. People who, following the tower episode, would absorb certain of those from the Edenic clan. This place was being re-inhabited after the flood, and perhaps these old Kenite people re-inhabited the land. See this? See this down here? And in Numbers 13, we're told there were giants in the land following the flood. Well, if Naamah had interaction with the sons of God, if she had a Nephilim son, if Nephilim were found among them, that could be where Nephilim came from, re-entering the Holy Land after the flood. Here's Naamah. Pleasantness, loveliness, which is what the sons of God thought of certain daughters of men. If these genealogies are lined up right, then Jared descent just happens to come at a time when Naamah could be a lady in view. That's the connection. This is when the fall of the angels was, by the way. It wasn't before Genesis 3. It wasn't in the extreme distant past before Genesis 1 or whatever. It's okay to speculate that way, but there's no scriptural support. The sons of God descended and took wives of the daughters of men and begat giants. This descent took place during the life of Jared. And the angels took wives of beautiful and agreeable women, such as Naamah. This is the fall of the angels. This was in 3270 BC. That's the true fall of the angels in 3270 BC.
Preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of the United States.
the Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr.